Easy go.
Alright boys, y'all can see this is a Raphael Johnson game, but I wanted to give y'all a draft, well just the first round, or maybe first and second round synopsis of how I felt the draft went. Okay, so you know, first pick, the Cardinals, they used the entirety of the 10 minutes to draft Kyler Murray, which everyone knew Kyler Murray was going number 1. So like that didn't surprise nobody. Oh shoot. And then the 49ers, they picked Nick Bosa, like everyone expected. I mean, no one expected different. Now, my mock draft had Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa going number 1 and number 2. So yeah, I got the first 2 right, and then we got the Quinnen Williams, which I believe I said in my video that it could either be Quinnen or Josh Allen, which it was Quinnen. So they hit us with the Quinnen, which I wasn't surprised, because I wasn't surprised. But then I was expecting Josh to go to the Raiders, and then they played Clinton Farrell, which was the first big surprise. Which was the first really big surprise. And then I had them picking Devin White. So I had the Buccaneers picking Devin White, so I wasn't really surprised when they did pick Devin White. Now, so I was at 3 out of 5 right now, and I only wanted to get 5. I'm just gonna let you know that now. I only wanted to get 5 because this is the first year I had ever done a mock draft, so I wasn't really expecting to get a lot. So, then they hit us with this the damn Giants hit us with fucking Daniel Jones. Nigga, okay, I know he looks like Eli Manning, but damn, like, y'all don't have to pick him. Y'all could have picked him 17th. He would have been just there. Now, the Jaguars, they took Josh Allen, which I feel like was the smartest move. I mean, a top 3 talent fell all the way down to the Jags. I mean, that was not a bad pick, in my opinion. Now, the Lions took T.J. Hawkinson, which both me and SMTD Fate knew. The moment that they drafted, Josh Allen, we knew that the Lions were going to take T.J. Hawkinson. He was hurt a little bit, but he knew it. He knew what was going to happen. Now the Bills took Ed Oliver, which was a great draft pick for them. Of course, I mean, it was hard to make a mistake in the top 10. I feel. Now, we had the Broncos picking Devin Bush, but we also stated that we weren't doing trades because trades would have made it more complicated in my first year. So the Broncos traded with the Steelers, but they still picked Devin Bush, so we counted that as a right one. And then the Bengals took Jonah Williams, which I might have to look at I don't think we have been picking Jonah Williams. Hold on, I gotta look at my draft real quick. See which ones we got right. No, we had them picking Brian Burns, which fell to the Panthers, I believe. Yeah. Once again, totally not a bad pick for the Bengals. That was actually a really good pick for them, to be honest with you. I mean, all he's gonna do is give Andy Dalton more time in the pocket. He's gonna give him more time. Now, the Packers, they picked Rashawn Gary, which we had them picking Rashawn Gary. So, of course, like I already stated in my video, that's the best player for them to pick in this draft so far.
You really can't hide what you're doing, and I think that right there he knew
Yeah, so they picked right. Now the Dolphins picking Christian Wilkins. It surprised us, but now that I look at it, it's actually really good. Like, I actually don't feel like that's a bad pick. I feel like that's actually a smart pick. Now the Falcons with Chris Lindstorm. I didn't know who Chris Lindstorm was. SMTD Fate did, and he said that wasn't a bad pick, so I'm just gonna go with his word for it. And then the Redskins getting Dwayne Haskins was a goddamn steal. Was a goddamn steal. Even I feel like everyone knows that was a steal. Now the Panthers got Brian Burns, which I feel as though that is good. That's good for them. We had them picking Montez Sweat, so they needed somebody. Now, no, the next pick was Dexter Lawrence, which once again I feel is a really good pick. That was for the Giants. I feel as though that was a great pick. A really good pick. Well, as you can see from all my, all the times I talk about it, the defensive line on the Giants is just not good. So yeah, they did need somebody. So now we're on to the Vikings, and we had them taking Garrett Bradbury, which secured my 5, and I literally screamed when they picked Garrett Bradbury. Now next was Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans, which once again it might not have been who we expected, or who we said they were gonna draft, but that one was a smart draft pick. I am not even gonna lie to you. That one was a really smart draft pick. No, this is when the BS started. Well, no, the Steelers. Shit, I don't even know. The Steelers traded up. Yeah, so this is the Broncos. The Broncos got Noah Fant, which hurt SMTD Fate a lot. It hurt him a lot because they needed a tight end. And then this is when all the BS started. When the Seahawks started trading on their picks. We ended up trading and going back and getting the 28th and 29th right here. So of course our draft pick was screwed over, but the Packers ended up taking Darnell Savage, which once again isn't that bad. But we had the Seahawks taking Andre Dillard, who went to the Eagles after the Eagles traded up with the Ravens. Oh shoot! Oh no, I got that. What? Oh damn. The Texans picked Titus Howard, which once again, he's another player I just didn't know. Like we said, the Raiders were going to take a running back and a tight end, but we were just wrong about the order, and they took Josh Jacobs first. So I counted that one as right, just because we said that they were going to take one. Just because we said we were going to take him. Now the Ravens got Marquise Brown. And the Redskins traded with the Colts and got Montez Sweat, which I feel like was a really good play on their part. I don't see anything wrong with them trading up to get him. Now the Raiders taking Jonathan Abram, another player that I just don't know. I knew most of the players in the first round, just not a couple. That's 2 drop picks. So the Saints, who had the 30th pick, they traded with the Packers, who traded with us, and then we sent. Oh no, that's way farther down. We're not that far. The Chargers traded with, or not the Chargers. The Chargers drafted Jerry Tillery, which I think we had the Colts drafting him in our draft. And next, the Chiefs, who traded, not the Chiefs, our pick, the Seahawks pick, we picked LJ Collar, who, does anyone really know who the fuck that is? Once again, that was one of those weird draft picks where it's just like, what the hell did this team just draft? What I said, I knew that was a run. And then the next pick, it was the Saints, who traded with the Packers early in the season, or earlier. And then who traded with the Seahawks, and the Seahawks traded that pick to the Giants, who ended up taking DeAndre Baker, which I feel like is definitely not a bad draft pick. The Rams traded with the Falcons, and they got Caleb McGarry, and the Patriots got N'Keal Harry. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna fuck around, lose this game. Now the Cardinals in the first pick of the second round got Byron Murphy. Which is really good. The Jets got Rock Ya-Sin, which we had the Jets getting Rock Ya-Sin in our original draft, I believe. No, we had the Chargers getting Rock Ya-Sin. Shoot, I put it on play-by-play accident. Now the 49ers, or no, the Raiders got Jawan Taylor. Actually, the Jags traded up and got Jawan Taylor.
On first down, it's Long.
Dang it.
The pass complete to Ryan Graham. And he works it across the 25.
The Jaguars traded up and got Jawan Taylor. Now the 49ers ended up getting Deebo Samuel, which I have no idea who that is. Now this was the Giants pick, and then they traded to the Seahawks, who traded the pick to the Panthers, and the Panthers got Greg Little, which is another not bad pick. This was the Jaguars pick, and they traded with the Raiders to move up, who traded with the Bills, and the Bills took Greg Little. I mean, not Greg Little, Cody Ford. Which, once again, definitely not a bad pick. I mean, all the offensive linemen teams that need offensive linemen took an offensive lineman because they needed an offensive lineman. So, of course, it's not going to be a bad pick. Now, the Buccaneers took Sean Bunting, which I don't know who that is. Now, the Bills traded with the Raiders, and they took Trayvon Mullen, which, once again, don't know who that is. Broncos took Dalton Renzer. I'm going to say it one more time, and I'm not going to say it anymore. If I don't give you any facts, it's because I don't know who it is. Now, the Bengals took Drew Luck, or not the Bengals. The Bengals traded with the Broncos, and the Broncos took Drew Luck, which that was genius because they needed a quarterback. That was genius. They needed a quarterback. I mean, beautiful. Can't even complain.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain.
Now the Falcons picked. The Falcons traded with the Rams, who traded with the Patriots, and they got Johan Williams. I'm not gonna try to say that name anymore. And then the Redskins traded with the Colts, traded with the Browns. They got Greedy Williams. Shit. Okay, the Browns are gonna be a monster team next year. They're gonna be a monster team. They got Greedy Williams. That shit is crazy. The Panthers traded with the Seahawks, and we got Marquise Blair. The Dolphins traded with the Saints, and the Saints got Eric McCoy. The Browns traded with the Colts, and they got Ben Bagano. I have no idea. Now the Vikings got Irv Smith, which hurt SMTD fate a lot. And then the Titans got AJ Brown. Looks like we might lose this game. Oh, they scored a touchdown. Now Drew, and then the Steelers traded with the Broncos, traded with the Bengals, and they got Drew Sample. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, if I had to take a guess what his position is I would say quarterback, just because his name is fumble. Just because his name is Drew Sample. That sounds like a quarterback name. The Ravens traded with the Eagles, and they got Miles Sanders. And then the the Texans, they got Max Sharping. And then the Bears traded with the Patriots, traded with the Rams. They traded with the Chiefs, and they got Mercole Hardman.
Offense gets ready to head back on the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the
Eagles
time.
got JJ Arcanado Whiteside. Try saying that name 3 times fast. Yep, try saying that name 3 times fast. The Cowboys got Tristan Hill. The Colts got Paris Campbell. The Chargers got Nasser Adderley, which was a safety. Chiefs and Rams got, or not Chiefs and Rams. Chiefs traded with the Rams and got Taylor Rapp. And Saints traded with the Dolphins, who traded with the Cardinals. Oh, they traded Josh Rosen. Shit, they traded Josh Rosen to the Dolphins. That's oh. So they got rid of that. They got rid of that the double quarterback issue. And then they got Andy Isabella, who I'm gonna be honest with you, that is a chick. I would not be surprised if that was a chick. And then Rams and Chiefs, or not Rams and Chiefs, Rams traded with the Chiefs for their draft pick. They got Juan Thornhill. They traded Marcus Peters for that pick. And then the Seahawks traded, or the Patriots traded with the Seahawks, and we got a DK Metcalf, boys. I was actually really happy about that pick. I was still shocked that we managed to get DK. I thought once the Jags drafted Jawan Taylor that we were just gonna take DK then, but whenever we took DK, I was extremely happy. It's not that DK is a good player. Shit, I just wanted DK because I told everyone at our school that if we drafted DK that I would go out and get a jersey. So now I gotta go out and get it. Oh shoot. Yeah, so now I have to go out and get a DK Metcalf jersey, and we might fuck around and lose this game. Yeah, we're gonna fuck around and lose this game. But it's all good. Swatted. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm not gonna. Let me scroll down and see if I can see anyone. Scroll down a little bit and see if there's anyone that I want to talk about. Nah, I really don't see anything. Now the first round was just so fucked. Josh Allen falling really fucked us right in the ass. Yeah, nah, I don't see anyone. Touchdown. Yep, touchdown. That's game. Yeah, we lost this one. Offense came down and scored. Are you shitting me? Bro, they never do this. Why can't they do this every game? It makes this shit so much easier. I don't even care about the short pass. Y'all can have the short pass all day. Y'all can have the short pass all day. Yeah, they gotta throw it deep, so I'm gonna end up getting another pick here. But this is Raphael Johnson's series. So it feels weird talking about me actually playing the game. Now, as you can see in this game, we're playing the Colts, and next week we play the Cowboys, and that's the last game of our season. These dudes managed to pull off something crazy, which is the whole where they were going to win every single game. They were gonna win every single game of the rest of the season in order to make the playoffs, and they, so far, if they can win this game, they'll have pulled this off. Oh, get him down! Shit. Shit. That's game. Come on. He made it. Fuck. Alright. We're good, boys. We're good, boys. But, We're good. Because as long as we beat the Cowboys, we still make the playoffs. So that was the draft review with SMTD Drizzy. So yeah, it's your boy SMTD Drizzy here signing out. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.